Hello friends and welcome to this episode of CGT Prospecting Adventures. Are you ready for another rock flipping adventure today? Well, come on and join us. As you've seen in our last episode, the day after Christmas, we gathered up 8 buckets of material from the culvert. Well, now we're back out here on the river and ready to run through the Gold Hog stream sluice with the PowerPig.
Alright guys, I've got 3 of the buckets classified up from my last run, cleanup at the culvert. Today we have the Gold Hog with the power head. They call it the PowerPig. The header box there on it. So let me take a look here. I'm liking the way it's looking. Let's see how she runs material. They say just drop it on up there. And let the material feed itself through. Alright, I see a problem happening already. We're flipping to one side over here. I'm not liking how much it's plugging up already. I know what this material is like with all that iron in there. I'm set at 10 and a half, 11 degrees, right around there. But I don't know if I can live with all this material buildup in here. That's a lot, and it's not even working its way out. I might have to put a valve on here, I'm not sure, to control the water a little bit, give it a little more angle maybe, or maybe look at a different match for running 1/4 inch. I can't wait that long for it to clear out. If I can take this corner up maybe a little. Get the water more to that side. That's looking a lot more even there. Well, let's see what happens. This is the first time I've ran this. I've had this thing for I don't know how many months. At this rate, I'm going to have to clean every single bucket up. Now, I was hoping to be able to run several buckets. I'm going to bring the camera around. Say I'm not too happy with this tripod. I cannot adjust it. Look how packed that is already in there. That was off the first 2 scoops, and obviously I'm not very level back here because the material is not washing out very evenly. Now it does look like I can drop this side down a tiny bit, but I can't do it with Well, let's see. I better shut this off and can't do it with... Shit! Well, let's see. I better... Well, hopefully there's a protective coating on my phone because that just really sucked. It does appear to still be working, so... Alright, I need to adjust this one side a little bit, but... not flowing evenly on this side right here. I have no idea if this is even recording anymore. My phone took a shit. I've had it not even a month. Flat in the water right there against that rock. But let's shut this off. 3 buckets ran. Oh, forgot to put the darn toad under there before I shut it off. That was not part of the plan. Alright, I'm going to set the camera back on the tripod here that's all wet. And we'll put it back here out of the way. Alright. Well, I'm not going to use this anymore today, so I'm going to go ahead and take this part apart. Just so I can take this off easier and wash it out. This is the first time for me to use my Gold Hog stream sluice with the power head attachment there. Set that out of the way. Get some water. And let's pull the wing nut. And the washer. Now I do see material there. I don't like that the material can start sliding out that hole there. That's not too cool. Yeah, I'm not liking that part right there. Get that material in that. Put a little more water in. Gold on the back of it. And I'm gonna have to get this in a better situation here, so I have no idea if this is even recording.
Well, so much for this piece of junk tripod.
Alright, got me a new tripod. I'm gonna try this out again here. Getting ready to set up the Gold Hog, PowerPig Head, and my big old battery. Got 5 more buckets here to run. I ran 3 the other day. Got a big storm coming in. I am using the arbor classifier, so we can get through this and break it down a little easier. So I'm going to finish classifying, then I'm going to go ahead and get this baby set up, and we'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, how you doing here? Got the last 5 buckets here. What the fuck is going on here? Come on. Now we're going to try to run 3 buckets and then do a cleanup. I had a little more gold than I thought I did when I did my run the other day. So the Gold Hog is working. You just can't see it because this header box covers up your top riffles there of your mat. Now I did get some comments about this sluice. I posted up some photos on a prospecting page on Facebook, and I was afraid that my mat or my pump was too small, or I'd have to change the mats. But I think I'm gonna have to go from the 2,200 gallon to the 3,700 gallon hour pump. That way we can fill that box up a little better and get a better flow through it. But you can definitely shovel the material in here. And it is doing a good job of breaking up the clay and everything. Alright guys, we'll check back in here in a few minutes and see how we're doing after we get a couple of buckets running. New tripod is really heavy, but I don't think it'll ever fall over on me again. We got adjustable legs now. You see, this mat is not cleaning up very good at all. Just not enough water flow at the 2,200 gallon hour pump, so I either change mats or change pumps. I think I'd rather change pumps, honestly. Alright, we got bucket number 2. Took about 20 minutes, I guess, to clean that out, which is about twice as fast as the Keen. It'd take me 40 minutes, almost an hour, to go through a bucket of this on the Keen. So the Gold Hog's really going through it. As the name says, Gold Hog. It'll hog the material. Guess I should have my rubber gloves on in there. That's kind of cold today. Just keep shoveling this material in here. 2 scoops at a time, let it run. I did let it run for about 5 minutes almost in between these buckets so the mat would have time to clear out a little bit and accept more gold, hopefully. I've got 2 more buckets of material probably still at the culvert, maybe 3, to get that last grizzly cleared up. Then I can shop back. When I get that done, I'll do a total up of weight. I've got 2 different snuffer bottles. I got 1 bottle from the Keen. I've got 1 bottle from the Gold Hog. And we'll see what we get. Alright, I am down to the last of that 5th bucket. Last of the scoops here. In fact, that last little bit. We'll let that run a minute, and then I'll put my toad under there and we'll see what we get. Alright guys, this is our concentrates that came out of the sluice. This is 5 buckets worth of material. I've never attempted anything like that before with a recycling sluice, or a battery powered pump I mean. So let's see what we get here. You guys can watch this with me. Hopefully this is in focus. I've got no cameraman. So let's see what happens here. Now we have the black sands. Now Gold Hog was definitely catching black sands. I've already got gold in the back corner here. I'm gonna have to be super careful. Oh, I've got gold all over the place in here. Hold on. I can't go any further than this because Right here, you guys. That's gold. I can't point it out really good with the camera because I got gloves on, but man, I've got gold sitting right there. And no, it's not pyrite. It did not move. So, you know, I think I'm going to take these concentrates home and really work this down because I don't want to do this at the river. I want to run the magnetic, get the magnetics out. We use the roly-poly or the magic bit, one of those two made by Coulter Young. Man, I started to get aggressive there for a second, and I don't even want to go any further. Right away. Right there, you guys. I wish I could get my glove off real easy here. Now I just buried it. Anyways, man, I've got gold everywhere in there. I've got to take this home. Yeah, guys. Oh, right there. And up there. And right there. Let's see if I can just wash. I'm not even going to try to do this here. I've got to take it home. Alright, I want to see if we can do a little bit of a reveal here. Maybe I'll lower my tripod down. This Canon tripod has a crank elevator. So, I'm just going to do this really rough like. I'm like I said, I'm taking all this home, but let's see what we got. We're going to tap that. Try to work all that material one way and the gold up to the top. I've seen the black sands form. Oh, wow. I'm seeing gold up there. I'm going to dump off some of the water. Take off some of this material here. Let's look at the top of this. What do you think of that, you guys? Okay, I'm going to zoom. No cameraman, that's me and trial and error, but oh. Sorry, I can't do all this at the same time, but oh yeah, we got some more pieces under there. All right, we'll look at that later when we get it home and really get it cleaned up. All right, guys, when we come back, we're going to be at my house. I'm going to clean all that up. I just carried everything out of here. Pretty good recovery there. Did catch all the black sand that I found. Did a test pan there. Towards the end, the mats were pretty plugged up. I really thought I'd be blowing stuff out. I did it twice. I did 2 different test pans, dumping 3 big old scoops in there and letting it all run out until it was clear. The mats even started to clear, then I pulled the pan. Both times I never saw a speck of gold in it and barely even saw any black sand. So the pan I've got, it's got all the black sand that was in there for sure. Gold Hog was doing his job, hogging up that gold. All right, guys, when we come back, we'll be at the house and we'll do a cleanup, and then I might just make a whole nother video doing the totals and talking about everything we found out of that first grizzly. That first grizzly was pretty good. I am going to tackle that second one and see what we get there. I did notice material at the third grizzly was pretty light material. Doesn't mean there's not gold under there, so I'll probably hit it too. All right, guys, until we get back to the house.
Well, my friends, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey, be watching for our next episode coming up that takes place during New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I come back into the culvert with the shop vac, and I've got that area for the first grizzly totally cleaned up, and we're ready to move that second grizzly the next time we do go back out there. All right, you guys, heavy pans in 2021.